We know that being a mom is really tough, so we've got 4 hacks for you to help you get through those days where you feel like you're going to quit.
I quit.
Hey, and welcome to Beard and Basil. I'm Jason.
And I'm Kara. And I actually have wanted to quit being a mom many times before.
And I begged her not to. I said, please don't leave me. I can't do this.
You never told me that. We have 3 kids. 5, 3, and 1.5. And
nice job. Nailed it.
Thanks. And parenting's definitely been the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It's made me realize how awful of a person I could actually be. Yeah. Because I'm
not agreeing.
It's okay, you can agree. I'm not as patient as I should be. I don't give enough grace to the kids, and I expect my little kids to act like adults, and that's super unrealistic. So it's very difficult, and I lose it over messes. Like that's my trigger. They make a mess, like I go ballistic, especially when they spill sprinkles all over my kitchen floor and eat chocolate chips.
It's happened.
I go from happy mom to a raging mom in a matter of seconds. And then afterwards, I feel terrible because I could have handled it way differently, but I suck. And we all do.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I think one thing we've actually learned from preparing for the show was that all moms kind of feel that way. You have all moms have that feeling of, I suck at this. Like I'm not good. I'm not a perfect mom. Yeah. And I think that Facebook sometimes makes you feel like moms have it together. And there's moms out there that don't ever mess up or get upset. But everybody messes up.
Yeah, there's no perfect mom who handles every situation perfectly. Like it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think every mom on one day or another has felt like they just want to drink a bottle of wine in the corner.
With a straw?
With a straw.
Yes, I have.
We're here to say that might not be the best way to handle
Not
it.
the best coping mechanism.
On a daily basis. You don't want your kid coming home with this picture that they've drawn. If the teacher says, draw a picture of your mommy, and they draw that might be a problem. You don't want that. And you don't want the parent-teacher meeting that comes
super awkward meeting.
Afterwards. You don't want that.
So you're not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. But we can equip ourselves to make the wisest decisions we can in the midst of our raw emotions. And that's what this episode is about, is giving us those tools when our blood is boiling and we're about to have mom rage.
Yeah, it's kind of like emergency preparedness. Yeah, whatever. It's like if you're getting ready, like you're supposed to prepare beforehand for like an earthquake or a flood or something, so that when the emergency happens, you're not having to worry about getting all these things. Right. You have the tools ready, so you don't have to worry about doing all that in the heat of the craziness.
Right.
So that's what this is.
Chaos.
That's what this is.
Yeah. So we are starting a reoccurring episode or segment called Mom Hacks.
Mom Hacks.
Or Getting Through the Day Without Going Cray.
Yeah.
You thought of that.
I thought of that.
Good job. And so this segment will be called Mom Hacks, Mommy Meltdown. So we have collected 4 mom hacks from moms like you and me, from all over the world. And mom hack number 1 is called Stations. And I actually learned this from my own mom, who is amazing with kids. I learned so much from her. Yeah, she's good. But she had me set up a game closet full of puzzles, arts and crafts, trains, marbles.
Play-Doh.
Like anything that the kids can do by themselves for about 10 minutes. That'll keep their attention for about 10 minutes. I have it in this closet, and when I feel like I'm about to lose it because the kids are fighting, I'll just stop everyone and say, okay, we're doing stations.
Go to your stations.
I need some quiet time. And so all 3 of them will go to the closet, pick a station, and then they have to go in separate rooms of the house. Yeah. I set the timer for 10 minutes. We rotate through them, and that gives me at least 30 minutes of quiet time just to get rejuvenated. And get back at it.
Yeah, it breaks them up so they forget why they were fighting in the first place.
Yeah.
Once they reconvene, they're friends again, which is really nice. And it gives them something to do. Just separates them and gives you some quiet. So that's a good one.
Yeah.
Stations, number 1.
My mom's awesome.
There you go. All right, so number 2 is baby wearing. And this comes to us from @CaliSinger from Tracy, California. And she has 3 kids under 5. And she says, baby wearing has saved my life. No joke. We all know about fussy time before dinner. And she puts her baby or her toddler on her back.
Sometimes both.
And continues cooking. They get cuddles. And then she's also able to serve the rest of her family dinner. Yeah. So, she does both of them at the same time sometimes which is tandem baby wearing, which is crazy. But, it just contains the baby. They like being close anyways, especially when they're brand new. And allows you to go about your day and function like normal. Yeah,
because life doesn't stop when you have multiple kids and a newborn. Yeah. So, you have to be able to juggle all of them. And
keep going.
That's a great way to handle a really chaotic situation.
Yeah, there you go.
Mom hack number 3 is called POW WOW time. And this, again, is something I learned from my mom. But when Jason and I are trying to get something accomplished, like a specific goal, like trying to get out of the house, and and everyone has to get ready, or when we're cleaning the house, or when we're cooking, it just seems like all the kids start to lose their minds.
Right. For some reason.
Yeah. And so I'll stop everybody and tell them all to go sit on the couch. And I call it POW WOW time because I have their arms go up like this.
They love Pocahontas.
They love the movie Pocahontas, and this is called our POW WOW time. And the girls and Josiah's catching on. He's getting it. But they all put their arms up like this, and they have to look me in the eye, and I get down on their level, and I clearly state our expectations. I set the goal of him. Like, for instance, if we're trying to get out the door to church or something, I'll say, we are trying to get out the door for church. What is something that you can do that's going to help us accomplish that as a family? Yeah. And then make them come up with their own ideas. That way they feel like they're a part of the team, and we can all accomplish the same goal, as a team. And it's not just me saying, like, get your shoes on, get dressed, like, get out the door. And I don't have to yell. Yeah,
it prevents the yelling at the kids, and it helps them kind of reset. Right. And helps them get focused. Look at you in the eye, and then you can talk to them instead of yelling at them. Yeah. And that's kind of the key there.
So a good analogy for this, with maybe dads would be able to relate to this more, is sports. Is the mom is the quarterback, and she's calling the play, and the kids are just part of the team. They're the players on the team, and as long as each player knows their role during the play, then it can be accomplished successfully. Yeah. And I think the key is to make sure the kids and the parents are all on the same page, and they all know what goal they're trying to accomplish.
What they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. So that's POW WOW time.
POW WOW time. All right. So mom hack number 4 is journals. And this comes to us from @SatisHouse1. And it's Jen Lebowitz, and she's from Gilbert, Arizona. And she says the kids get out journals that she's made for them, and they write about the fun activities that they've done. They can draw pictures, make a list, create art, glue pictures, and they even write letters back and forth to each other, and sometimes sneak away and write letters to her. And this is what they look like.
Yeah, she's super really creative.
Cool. Yeah, so she designed this whole thing. Made it custom to the kids, so they kind of really love it. And then they put like little pictures in there and drawings and science experiments. And it's really cool because they own it, and they love it, and they can use it throughout the day. And it's another way to just kind of have an activity to unplug and work on.
And especially if the atmosphere is chaotic and everyone needs a break, you can just say, like, okay, it's journal time. And everyone go grab their journals, including mom. Like, if you really like to journal or read, then this would be a great activity for you guys to do. Everyone goes to journals for 10, 15 minutes, and then you can do something else. But
and it helps them with their writing and stuff like that. So
really and she says always to make it fun, and then to offer as a snack, like after you're doing journals, tell them, like, we're gonna have a snack after we do journals. We'll give them some incentive to actually do it for about 10 minutes. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And if you're not very creative, or if you're not,
if you're not crafty like Jen,
very crafty like Jen, a good friend of ours has made this journal that's. You fill in the blanks, essentially. There's like coloring pages. There's spaces to fill in different activities, and it's kind of just more of a guided journal than what Jen has made there. And so definitely check that out. It's called the Adventure Journal with Archer and Friends, right?
Yes.
It's very cool. And you can get that at karensblog.com, and we'll put the link in the description. And all of the sales
I was going to say that.
Yeah, fund their international adoption that they're doing, which is really cool.
And they're an awesome family. She has lots of good ideas for stuff like that, too.
Yep.
So hopefully you can add some of these tools to your toolbox. Keep them in the back of your mind when you start to feel like your blood is boiling and Rage Mom is going to come out any second. But you can just pull your tools out and maybe help make better decisions than yelling and screaming, and learning how to handle learn how to handle those situations better. Yeah. With the small ways that you can.
Exactly. And again, you're not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everyone's going to mess up. Moms, dads, everyone. And you just got to kind of be okay with it. Your kids are going to turn out fine. You're going to mess up, and they'll forgive you. And it's okay to say sorry to your kids, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you mess up and you yell.
Yeah, it's a great way to be vulnerable with your kids and say, like, Mommy's learning too. Yeah. You know, Mommy's learning how to...
There's no book for this.
Well, yeah, I'm learning self-control just like I'm teaching you. And we're all in this together. So. Yeah,
exactly. So if you have any mom hacks, please send them to us at beardandbasil@gmail.com, or post in the comments, or our Instagram at beardandbasil. Talk to us and let us know what they are.
Yeah, we'd love to hear them. If you have any good ideas that you use with your own kids, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah, because we're going to do lots of these segments. Yeah. So.
And also let us know if you use any of these tools and they seem to work. That would be cool to hear too.
Send us pictures. So. There you go. Thanks for watching. Yes. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube so you can know when these come out every week. Yep. And thanks for watching.
Yep.